Hey, soccer people, Johnny here. I got big news, okay? Huge news, giant news, the kind of news that is so big and so huge that you make a video about it. Okay, here we go. I got to start this thing. Okay, there's the thing. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Prineville Indoor Soccer, 2023 Spring Indoor Soccer. Bam, there it is. That's the huge news. Okay, let's get going. Why? Why, Johnny? Why are we going to do this? Okay, because Lionel Messi won the World Cup, guys, and your children can too. He says here, when I was young, I played futsal in the street. It was great. It helped me become the player I am today. Well, there you go. That's a good enough reason right there. And in case that wasn't enough, Cristiano Ronaldo, okay? During my childhood in Portugal, we played futsal. The small court helped my footwork skills. The nature of the game made me feel so free. If it wasn't for futsal, I would definitely not be the player I am today. Okay, what's futsal? Okay, futsal is indoor soccer. Okay, here's the United States Youth Futsal rules. It's indoor soccer. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to do boys and girls teams separately. We're going to have 4 teams of each. We're going to cap it at 32. We'll have 32 first and second grade boys, 32 first and second grade girls, and third and fourth and fifth and sixth. No 7th and 8th. Why no 7th and 8th? Because middle school is going to have teams for 7th and 8th graders who are going to play against Redmond Middle Schools this year. So no 7th and 8th. We're not going to compete with that. Okay, so futsal is indoor soccer. You can read the rules there at www.youthfutsal.com/the-rules. I'll post that in the description below or in the email I send this to you with. You play 5-on-5. There's a goalie. The goal is 6 feet tall, 12 feet wide. Use kick-ins instead of throw-ins. You play on a hard surface. Okay, you play on a basketball court. You play on a tennis court, although that would be bad because tennis courts are like sandpaper. You play on a hard surface. You play on asphalt. You play outside on a hard court or inside on a basketball court. We'll have refs. Okay, so we're going to do this, and it's going to develop our kids to be better soccer players. My vision for soccer in Prineville is to make Prineville a soccer town where people go, oh yeah, Prineville, it's like the volleyball town, you know, it's like the wrestling town. I would love to see us also be the soccer town where we always produce great soccer players. And so I think we have a great fall soccer program now. It's time to have a great spring soccer program where kids play indoor soccer and develop their footwork skills, their quick playing, small-sided game skills, okay? So you're touching the ball rapidly, you're moving the ball rapidly, you're passing rapidly, and you're learning the small part of the game. Not the long part of the game, but the small part of the game. And so that, I think, is an essential piece that we're missing in Prineville. And there is a third piece. There's a third piece. It's the tournament piece. But before we build the tournament teams, we got to build the indoor piece. Okay, and so here's the info. It's for 1st through 6th graders. 7th and 8th graders are going to have their own thing going on in the spring. We got the CCMS gyms for this. Everything, practices, games will all be there. Games are on Saturdays in the mornings. We will have 2 weeknight practices from 6 to 8, so you'll be done by 8. It'll be either 6 to 7 or 7 to 8. Practices start after spring break, so this is a spring thing. First game is on 4/8. That's the first Saturday after spring break. Last game is 5/20. That is the Saturday before Memorial Day weekend, so you still get your nice Memorial Day weekend camping trip after the season's over. Okay, it costs $95 in January. Sign up in January. I mentioned we're going to cap it, okay, 32 per age group, so you got to sign up. I don't cap the fall program, but the reason we're capping this one is we don't exactly know how all the scheduling is going to work yet. We kind of want to go into this and not overcommit ourselves, and so kind of get our feet under us, figure out how it works, figure out what kind of space constraints we need to put on ourselves. And so 32 at every age group is what we're doing. So sign up in January to make sure you get a spot, okay? We have sponsorships. I meant to say scholarships there. So we have some money set aside for kids who can't afford to play, and so come in, ask for the form and fill out the form, and we can get you covered if you can't afford to play, okay? In addition to your uniform, like these nice young lads are wearing their cool fall uniform with even had the logo and the number on the shorts. We're going to do that again. We're going to use this company again. You're also going to get a quarter zip included with that cost, which I believe was the exact same cost as the fall program. So we won't have to spend money on field paint. We won't have to spend money on mowing and some of the things we normally pay for. And so we've got a little bit of money We're going to buy a quarter zip for every kid who plays with a cool new Prineville Indoor logo on it. You also get 7 weeks of practices, 2 days a week, and 6 games plus the final tournament. That's what's included with your fee. Important dates. Registration is open. We opened it today. Registered my 2 kids who are the right age. But early registration closes in January. February 19th, registration closes. Week of April 3rd, you get your first practice right after spring break. First game that first Saturday after spring break. May 20th, last games of the season. You'll have multiple games on the tournament day, at least 2. I need coaches, okay? If you're like, oh, I wish I could coach, but I've never coached indoor. Well, you know what? No one else has either, okay? We're all going to learn this together. I'm going to make some videos and share some ideas, and there's some great resources out there. So I want to put stuff together before the season begins. So the sooner you let me know you want to coach, the better. I'm going to start making videos that just teach some fundamental things that we can do in a gym. But it's really the same game, just with a little bit more. There's some cool drills you can do inside because you're inside. And you're only going to have 8 kids on your team. So like it's going to be manageable, okay? So you won't regret it. You'll get a free shirt. Well, that makes it totally worth it for me to donate 30 or 40 or 50 hours of my life. And a quarter zip. And there will be preseason training provided that's virtual, and you can do it when it makes sense for you. Okay, so I'm going to create some content for you to work through. Don't say no because you're not qualified, okay? Say no because you don't like kids. Say no because you're too busy and you work all the time. But don't say no because you're not qualified, okay? You can become qualified, especially like 1st and 2nd graders. Like, hey kids, kick the ball into the goal and pass and learn how to kick it and not kick it too hard. That's the extent of coaching 1st and 2nd graders, okay? So if you're a nice person who likes kids and has time to do it, do it. And the best thing for coaching is find a friend who has a kid the same age. We'll put them on the same team. You and the friend coach together. That's money, okay? I usually trick people into coaching every year, and some of them just never quit after that. They just love it. It's so rewarding. It's genuinely rewarding. It really is. It's one of the best things you can do with your life, honestly. Okay, moving on. Next slide. Okay, that's volunteer coaching. Okay, you can sign up online. Parks and Rec, you can go into Parks and Rec and sign up. Call Parks and Rec on the phone, you can sign up. Final thoughts? Sign up early. Sign up in January. If your kid loves baseball or softball, do baseball and softball. Okay, you got the fall program. All right. But if your kid doesn't do a fall sport, or a spring sport, do soccer. If your kid loves soccer and doesn't really like t-ball or whatever sport that is that they would do at their age, and they love soccer, do some more soccer. Soccer's great. Okay. But make a decision in January. Don't let that cost turn you away. We'd love to have you. Don't let your lack of experience coaching keep you from coaching. We need coaches. Coaching is really amazing. One of the best things about parenting and just being a young parent is getting to coach your kid's team, in my opinion. Share this information with your people, okay? Like I try to tell people this stuff. You put it on Facebook and people are like, scroll, scroll, scroll. They don't even look at it, okay? Tell people this is going on, especially if you sign your kids up. Tell your friends to sign their kids up. Okay, and then coach together. It'll be great. If you're still watching this video, you deserve a cookie. Go get yourself a cookie right now. Thanks for watching. Bye.